You don't pay for a weak brand in cash. You pay for it in lost opportunities. And when your brand looks smaller than your ability, you're leaving money and credibility on the table every single month. That is the opportunity cost of looking small. If you're new here, I'm Ben from Kenyan Grafik, and we help service businesses look as good as the work they deliver and get paid full price for it. This is episode 9 of the Rebrand Masterclass. We're talking about the opportunity cost of looking small. Imagine this, a firm called Nexus PR in Nairobi. They have been here for quite a while. They have a brilliant team and loyal clients and great results. They pretty much have their act together. They earn about, let's say, 5 million every month. It's pretty good by any measure, but they keep missing out on the big retainers, the 10, 20 million shilling clients. These get handled by the bigger firms. Whenever there's a multinational that is shortlisting vendors, Nexus isn't even being considered. Not because their work is weak, but because their brand feels small. But they don't want to feel small. Their proposals look dated, their website is loading slowly, and their case studies are reading like internal memos. When procurement is comparing them against their competitors, Nexus looks more like a boutique alternative, not a trusted heavyweight. So they don't get a chance to even be shortlisted. And that gap between credibility and perception, we call that the credibility gap. And it's costing them. That's the opportunity cost of looking small. They're not losing deals. They're losing the chance to compete in those deals in the first place. In the 1950s, IBM faced a similar perception problem. They were known for clunky machines, and confusing product lines, and they pretty much had powerful technology, but it was hidden behind dullness. The company made a simple but radical decision. They had a world-class designer, Paul Rand, to unify their image. He came into the company, he redesigned the logo, he simplified the product presentation, he created a design language for IBM that made them look as intelligent as it actually was. He didn't make them more intelligent, he just found a language for them. That shift changed how the world saw them, from a factory brand to a symbol of intellect and precision. The technology didn't suddenly improve overnight, but the perception did. And that perception unlocked opportunity, because buyers are not buying the experience of your competence first, they're buying the presentation of the competence first. And every leader hits this point at some point. You are proud of your work, but you're frustrated because you look small. You keep thinking, we are as good as those firms. Why are they getting all the clients? Here is the answer that maybe even your own team is afraid of telling you. It's because in the market's eyes, your competitors look ready as compared to you. They look more ready rather. Their website, their decks, their social media, their confidence, their team, all of it is whispering, we've been here before, we know what you're doing, you can trust us. But your brand, it's speaking like an earlier version of you when you were still a scrappy startup. Right now you've grown up, but you still haven't dressed the part. You're still dressed in the onesies and rompers instead of a suit. But you outgrew those onesies long ago. Okay, side note. Kids in suits look really good. And adults look really good in onesies. Have you seen these family portraits that people send over Christmas and they're wearing these Christmas outfits? Guys, they look really cute, really cute. Anyway, back to the topic. We're in the boardroom, we're not expecting onesies. I'm not talking to the companies that are kids telling them to wear suits. No, I'm talking to the companies that have already grown. You know you have grown. You truly, truly know that you have grown and you need to be wearing a suit. The market is expecting you to pull up in a suit, to have cleaned up well after yourself, and you are not. It's not a market's problem. It's not a marketing problem. It's a stewardship problem. When your external presence doesn't reflect your internal strength, you are forcing the world to underestimate you. Yes, you are. And you get losses, and they're not always so loud. Generally, there are 3 kind of losses that you get to face. One is missed bigger clients. Most of these large organizations have shortlists of vendors. They shortlist vendors by perceived reliability. But if your brand feels unready or inconsistent, You never even make it to the list. You don't even lose the deal that they could have given you. You just lose the chance to even compete with the deal. You lose the invitation to the deal. Number 2 is lower price tolerance, that even when you get there, the buyers are assuming a certain kind of risk, a certain level, and risk is demanding discount. It always does. Strong brands usually anchor higher because they already signal control. It's not arrogance, it's assurance. Like we know we can deliver, but you look risky because you look small. When your visual language and your presence are projecting strength, generally you will price higher. And third is lost partnerships, that you lose strategic partnerships because you have a problem with how you present yourself. You are looking a bit fragile or half finished or pretty young or inconsistent. And these guys are wondering, will this team reflect our standards? So they choose a competitor whose presentation looks like they're boardroom ready. In this connected world, credibility is very contagious. People are borrowing it from other people, from those who radiate it. So even these partners that you are looking for a credible partner to complement their current expertise. Yep, and let's talk about being fine. Some leaders say clients love us, we are doing fine, and that is true, but fine is costly. Fine is the plateau between good work and good returns. Fine is the reason why you are never shortlisted. Fine is the reason why you are attracting B and C players in your team. Fine is the quiet leak that is potential disguised as stability. In fact, at some point as an adult, if you're ever told you have potential, it's an insult. You can't be told you have potential all your life. You need to have executed on this potential. So when you are saying that you're fine, someone else out there is busy signaling formidable, competent, excellent, trustworthy, expert. Give me more words, because you know your competitor is actually showcasing these things. Yeah. And the market is rewarding their visible readiness, not your hidden excellence. The brands that are growing through economic cycles are not just delivering value, they're showcasing it. Perception for them is not just a coat of paint, it's part of their product. So when you rebrand strategically, for those who are contemplating or needing to rebrand, you're not chasing vanity metrics, you are buying leverage. That sharper pitch deck means faster trust. That credible website means warmer inquiries. That unified identity means fewer mid-sale doubts. Every single touch point that removes doubt multiplies the speed of buying, the speed of trust. It's not fluff. It is operational ROI. So the brand becomes an asset, just like your team, your technology, your experience. But the difference is this asset appreciates through consistency every single time you use it. There's an old line of wisdom in the Bible that says, to whom much is given, much will be required. Luke 12:48. You have been given excellence, you have been given experience, you have been given insight, you have been given capacity. Much is required from you. Because with that gift that you've been given comes a duty to represent it well in the marketplace. To hide that great capability behind a weak presentation is like putting fine wine in a plastic cup. The content is still the same. It actually is, but the vessel changes the perception. And that's the challenge that you're giving the market. So stewardship is not about pride. It's about honoring what you've been entrusted with it. That your brand is not just decoration. It's the outer expression of inner diligence. So if you lead a business, remember this, your brand sets the stage for your team's opportunity. Every single piece of design, every line of copy, every single image, every single video, every client interaction, every proposal, every project that you're doing, it's either adding or subtracting to the proper brand perception. It tells the world what level to treat you at, to take you at. And that's why if you neglect it, it's not humility, it's wastage. Your people, your team is working way too hard for their excellence to go unseen. Anyway, rebranding isn't about looking bigger than you are. It's about looking as credible as you are. So this fictional company that we said at the beginning, Nexus PR, finally imagined what their brand could look like. They don't need to change their service. They just need to change the signal. They can clarify their message. They can refresh their identity. They can align their documentation, their templates, their proposal, everything. And within months, ideally you find within 3 to 18 months, you get opportunities that you have been chasing. Now these opportunities start chasing you, because in every single market, confidence is flowing towards clarity. But if you're wondering how your brand is doing right now, without any fluff, we have the C4 brand quiz. You can find it on the link on our bio or on the description of this podcast or anywhere else you find us. It's free. It's a short self-assessment. It should take you less than 10 minutes. It will tell you how your brand is doing. It's free, yes, but it's only valuable to you if you apply everything you learn after you do it. Okay? All the best with that. So let me leave you with this. If your brand would look as strong as your work, how many of those clients you've been chasing would start chasing you? You see, perception isn't vanity, it's stewardship, giving you an opportunity to be of value to more people. Because the market is not just paying for your expertise, it's paying for the confidence it feels in trusting you with greater weight. In the next episode, we'll explore how to look future ready without losing the human touch or the human trust that you have built your brand with, especially in this age of AI. See you in that one.